Buenos dias, citizens of the Weathernet. Hello, how are you? Episode number 50. Oh my God, can you believe it? Episode number 50 of Live from the Truck. My name is Tim Burt. International marketing messaging expert, 30,000 commercials, $500 million in sales globally. Good to see you. Hashtag live, hashtag replay, hashtag love you mean it. That is your price of admission. Hashtag live, hashtag replay, hashtag love you mean it. Robert, Lisa here. Good to see you. I do have something very, very special for you, which I'll tell you about in just a couple minutes. Good morning, Robert. Good morning. I know I should have promoted this. Now, I was going to call this, truth be told, I was going to call this Fun Fact Friday, and maybe we'll start that next week, or maybe, I don't know. What do you think about this? I was going to call this Fun Fact Friday and give you some little nugget about a company or a logo or a product or something that you could take out to, let's say you go out Friday, Saturday night to a bar, whatever. You want to win some bar bets. Maybe I'll start doing that on Fridays. And I was going to do that today. However, there's this thing going around about Corn Flakes. Have you heard this? Have you heard the thing about Corn Flakes? True or false? See, this is why I don't listen to the big media outlets anymore, because you just don't know who to believe. There is a thing going around about Corn Flakes that's one website, a very prominent website in Australia, has a huge article about Corn Flakes being used. Yeah, here it is. News.com/AU in their lifestyle section, in their food section. Headline, Corn Flakes was created to stop masturbation. Is this true or false? John Harvey Kellogg created Corn Flakes to stop masturbation. Is it true? I have that coming off of news.com/AU. This is going to prove my point. This is why I say don't listen. You got to be really careful where you get your information. I have said this for years now, and this who knew it was going to take Corn Flakes to prove my point? And then I have another headline. I'm looking right here on the worst search engine in the world, Google. Let's see. inews.co.uk says why were Corn Flakes invented? And the headline says, not to be an anti-masturbatory aid despite the viral rumor. So let me get this straight. The Australian newspaper bit the rumor and they ran with it. If this was a 4chan thing, God love them. God, I love those. I love those little turds over at 4chan. Here's the question, true or false? Were Corn Flakes invented to be an anti-masturbatory aid? True or false? True or false? What do you think? I have the Australian, there it is, the Australian newspaper. Hello, Elizabeth Lyons. The Australian newspaper is saying yes. The UK paper is saying no. I don't really know who to believe. Here's the headline. Corn Flakes originally created to clear the mind of sinful thoughts. Corn Flakes now one of the most popular breakfast cereals in the world, but it turns out they were originally created with one very specific goal in mind, and now I've got a crappy video playing. Stop it. Now this apparently was true. John Harvey Kellogg was a Seventh-day Adventist? I'm not sure how you say that. I apologize. He produced the cereal in the late 19th century and marketed it as a, quote, healthy, ready-to-eat, anti-masturbatory morning cereal. He was a Seventh-day Adventist and worked as a physician who staunchly believed in celibacy and that sex was unhealthy and immoral. True or false? He was also a firm believer that sex was damaging to the mind and body, and he slept in a separate room from his wife and never consummated the marriage, choosing instead to adopt all of their children. Hello, Elizabeth. Thank you for being here. Is this true or false? I got one website saying yay. I got one website saying no. I have Snopes saying this is mostly false, which I do not. If you believe anything on Snopes, you need to have your head examined. If you believe practically anything on Wikipedia, you need to have your head examined. So Snopes and Wikipedia do not count. Do not count. Elizabeth says that sounds frightening. It really does sound plausible, doesn't it? You're absolutely. That's why I'm so conflicted here. Is this true, or is it not? Now the other headline says that Corn Flakes, mentalfloss.com says yes. It says yes to what? Yay or nay? It's like saying, would you like the steak or chicken? Yes. Forbes.com says yes. All right. Hold on. There was what was the other one? Corn Flakes. Yeah. News.com/AU. Forbes. Oh yeah, there it is. Forbes says, it was to keep American, diets down. Let me see. On realclearscience.com, corn flakes were invented to prevent masturbation. Now, on the UK website, they're claiming initially developed corn flakes to provide an easy to digest meals for patients at a mental hospital in Michigan. That sounds frighteningly plausible as well. Now, they're claiming that some of the early ads, search results claim that popular breakfast cereal was designed to be deliberately bland in order to stave off sexual urges. But the theory that Corn Flakes were developed to be an anti-masturbatory morning meal has turned out to be false. I'm not saying I believe it. I'm not saying I don't believe it. I'm saying I don't trust that thing. However, let's see. J.H. Kellogg, the founder of the eponymous cereal manufacturer, developed Corn Flakes to provide nourishment to patients at the Kellogg Sanitarium. There's a word you don't hear every day. The Kellogg Sanitarium in Michigan. As a devout Seventh-day Adventist, Kellogg believed in strict abstention from almost all forms of sexual activity or contact, even among married heterosexual couples. In an 1887 book, Kellogg described masturbation as self-pollution and called it the most dangerous of all sexual abuses. Dun, dun, dun. Elizabeth says she's laughing out loud over here. Well, thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate it. Why were they created? It is more likely the cereal reflects Kellogg's desire to create a healthy breakfast dish. In fact, here it is. The inventor initially created them to serve as a healthy, this is what some of the marketing had, a healthy, ready-to-eat, anti-masturbatory morning meal. No. Let's see. Oh, here it is. The early ads, I'm sorry. A nutritious and healthful, telling consumers of their benefits to the digestive system. Is it true? Is it not true? I don't know. I kind of like the anti-masturbatory angle on that because I think that's funny. That's a better story at a bar, isn't it? Maybe next week, maybe next Friday, we'll do the Fun Fact Friday. I would love to say this is a fact, but I don't know. And I'm leaning one way as opposed to the other. What do you think? Hello, Peter. Hello, Gerald. Good to see you. What do you think? I don't know. By the way, if you're new here, hashtag live in the comments if you're watching live. Hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. That's all I ask for you. And as always, hashtag love you mean it. I don't know which one. I don't know which one to believe. I know which one I like to believe, but anyway, what are your thoughts? You know, that's one of those bar bet things. See, you could actually win a bar bet, I think, or you have a very good chance of winning a bar bet if you said, "Hey, I'll bet you $10, $10 that says Corn Flakes were invented to stop masturbation," and whoever you pose this to might say, "Oh, come on, man, that can't possibly be true. That's bullshit." And then I see a joint coffee in the car with, yeah, we've had thank you, Elizabeth. We've actually I've had a couple of guests here in the truck. Only 50 episodes. Christina's here. Only 50 episodes so far. I've already had 2 guests. You kind of can't. It's a self. There's a lot of autonomy here, obviously. But if you go to a bar and you say, true or false, Corn Flakes was invented to stop masturbation, true or false, you could win that bet, you could lose that bet, depending on where you look. And the thing is, I don't know who to trust, and I can't tell you who to trust. I do not trust Snopes, I'll tell you that. Do not trust Wikipedia, I'll tell you that. Those two sites have been corrupted beyond anything even remotely reasonable. But it's a fun story, ain't it? It is a fun story. Speaking of fun stories, I just came up with this a couple minutes ago before we started live from the truck. And by the way, Google says so. Google says so. Well, if Google says it, by God, it's got to be true. I mean, Google is the AI techno god, aren't they? I mean, they know everything. Google, let me put it this way. When's the last time you got someplace without hassle using Google Maps? And you want to trust them? Just saying. Here's what I want you to do. By the way, thanks everybody for being here. Hashtag live, hashtag replay, hashtag love you mean it in the comments. That's how we got to play the Facebook Joker game. That's what they do. You gotta play. The algorithms love it when you get comments and shares and likes and reacts and all that stuff. Fine. Hashtag live, hashtag replay, hashtag love you mean it. Whichever one applies to you. Love you mean it applies to all of you. To everyone watching. But if you're watching live, hashtag live. Or if you're watching this late, hashtag replay. Now, look, I don't know what to tell you about the Corn Flakes. I always did kind of like them. I always have kind of liked that cereal. But here's what I will tell you. Because it's episode 50 of Live from the Truck, and this is one of those milestone things, like if this was an actual, back in my radio days, it'd be like, this is our 50th show, oh my gosh. I can do this whenever I want because I own the site and I own the I own the products. If you go to marketanything.co, give me a couple minutes, because I gotta make this coupon code active. Thank you, Elizabeth. I gotta make this coupon code active. But if you go to marketanything.co, Honey is here. Oh, Honey, you gotta go back and watch this. Honey, you gotta go back and watch this. God, I wish you had joined earlier. Market Anything. Why do I have something in my throat? Because we're in the second worst city in the world, St. Louis, Missouri, and it is like super humid outside. It's like sitting in a dishwasher. Marketanything.co/shop. If you use the promo code TRUCK, starting in, let's see, at the top of the hour. So actually, yeah, top of the hour. So in like 35 minutes. Top of the hour, everything in the store, you can take your pick, half off. Half off. How about that? That will be using the promo code TRUCK at checkout. Only using promo code TRUCK at checkout. Okay, got that? Now, for those of you who have been watching and don't have my stuff, by the way, here's what I would do. I would use that on the bundle, the full digital bundle, like all three of my ebooks and all three of my audiobooks. You get basically, I think you get 6 books for like $20. I mean, how? Really? So I will go home, or I'll go home. I'll go inside and I will make that coupon code active, coupon code TRUCK. Marketanything.co/shop is where you're going to want to go. Marketanything.co/shop. Got that? Corn Flakes. Did Mr. Kellogg invent them as an anti-masturbatory aid, tool, weapon? Who knows? You know what? He took that secret to the grave with him. Wouldn't you say? Anyway. All right, kids. Well, that's going to do it, I think, for me, because it's gross out here. I want you to have yourself a wonderful day, evening, or morning, wherever you're watching this around the world. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hashtag live, hashtag replay, hashtag love you mean it in the comment section. I will join you Monday for episode number 51. God knows what will happen between now and then in the world of advertising, marketing, branding, and other stuff. We'll talk about it. Sound cool? Cool. All right. Again, hashtag love you, meet it. I'll see you Monday. And I'll try to get this crap out of my throat. We'll do that. My name's Tim Burt. Marketanything.co/shop. Starting at the top of the hour, promo code TRUCK will get you 50% off anything in the store. Cool? All right. I'm going to try to gracefully end this broadcast in exactly, you know how it works, 3, 2, 1, bye.